Is your Kindle in black and white? That is so yesterday. This just came out today. It's the first Amazon Kindle with a color screen. Tech it before you wreck it. What's up, geeks? I'm Kirk, and this is the Amazon Kindle Colorsoft. I just got this thing today. It's got a 7-inch color screen. It's the first Amazon Kindle to ever have a color screen. Now remember, this isn't like a tablet computer. This is an e-ink screen, so the screen is always on, even when you turn the Kindle off. It also can be read in full daylight because it looks more like a piece of paper. But again, this one is in color. So what I'm gonna do is open up the box and show you what comes inside the box when you buy it. And then I'm going to power it up, turn it on. I want to see what this new color screen looks like, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like too. So let's get this thing over to the table and get it unboxed. Here it is, the Kindle Colorsoft from Amazon, and you can see on the front of the box, this is the signature edition with 32 gigs of storage in the metallic black color. This cardboard style box with a glossy picture of the Kindle on front. Color you can't put down, 7-inch glare-free, Colorsoft display, highlights in multiple colors, access to millions of titles in the Kindle store, high contrast, paper-like feel, auto-adjusting front light, and wireless charging, which is cool. That has wireless charging built in. So we've got our tabs here. Let's go ahead and open up the tabs and get this box open so we can take a look at the Amazon Kindle Colorsoft. Okay, we've got the tabs ripped off, and here it is, the box cover open. That's pretty cool. Oh, real quick, take a look at this, guys. On the inside of the lid, it actually has a quote. Mere color, unspoiled by meaning, and allied with definite form, can speak to the soul in 1,000 different ways. An Oscar Wilde quote, along with the Kindle iconic logo there with the kid sitting under the tree. Pretty cool. I like that. And then look at this. Welcome to a new world of color. You know, it's all about making that cool unboxing experience. Amazon keeps the unboxing simple, but they also create an experience. Now, there is supposed to be a cable in here, a charging cable. I don't see it, and I'm trying to see if it's underneath here, but you know what? This is actually glued in or attached in some way. So it is definitely not underneath there. My guess is that it's supposed to be right there. But this being an early release early release device, perhaps it just wasn't included because it wasn't quite ready for production yet. Nonetheless, let's take a look. Let's open up the Kindle Colorsoft, taking off this paper sort of covering here that they have protecting it. And there's the back. Ooh, do you see that? There's like a color iridescent reflective thing going on with the Amazon logo on the back. Nice touch. That's a nice touch, right? Because this is the first color screen Kindle. And there you go. I tell you what, it's weird just looking at a Kindle for the first time that has a color screen. Look at those colors popping there. Again, this is that iconic Amazon Kindle logo with the person sitting under the tree there, but then it's got color in the sky. What a cool, cool look. And just a bit of shock, honestly, when you first look at it and realize, yeah, it's the same type of screen. It's an e-ink screen, but it's color. Now, along the sides, not much going on. On the bottom, we've got our USB-C charging port and your power button right next to it. The other side is completely blank. On the top, completely blank as well. They do make these things water resistant, so the less ports, holes, buttons, etc. they have, the better. And you'll notice that the screen is flush. The whole front of the Kindle is flush, like a lot of other Kindles. But, you know, just important to know, again, because this is designed to be water resistant, and if it rains on you or something along those lines, well, then you're going to want to know that, you know, the device is secure and sealed, and the screen is flush. I hit the power button, it flashed, but it didn't actually power on. Let me just hit it again and see if we can get this to power on for us. There it is. And it's got a little bit of a setup menu. It's saying which language do you want to use. Of course, I will select English, and then I will hit next. Asking for our region now, United States. I'll hit next. Now the Kindle's loading back to that screen. It's got a blue kind of color screen with a loading bar as it's loading the operating system up for the first time on this Kindle. There it is. It's now loaded up, and it's saying set up your Kindle. You'll need to connect to the internet and sign into your Amazon account, of course. So I will set up on this Kindle, and it's asking me to select my Wi-Fi network, which I'll do, and I'll pop in my Wi-Fi password. Okay, connected to Wi-Fi, and you will notice that you've got the time there, which is incorrect, hasn't synced up yet. You've got your Wi-Fi connection and 64% battery out of the box. But again, I am connected to Wi-Fi, so I'll hit next as we proceed to set up the account here. Sign into your Amazon account. Okay, I can do that. Amazon account signed in. It says, "Hi, Kirk," so it knows who I am. Welcome to your new Kindle. And I will hit next right there. Loading, please wait. Okay, so the first prompt is, do you want to look at the kid, again, in full color, which is nice to see, and the colors pop. It's vibrant, it's bright, I like it, especially for an e-ink display. It's asking me if I want to make this a kid-friendly Kindle, which is cool if you're setting this up to share with your kids or your family. I'm going to hit no and move on from this, but cool to have that option. So there's a few marketing things here. They're trying to see if you want to be a part of Goodreads. I'm going to hit no thanks on that. Let's see what the next screen is, but I'm going to guess it's another marketing thing. Yep. Do you want to sign up for Kindle Unlimited, which is a great service, don't get me wrong, but right now I'm going to skip ahead through this because I do not want to set that up. Do you want to sign up for Audible audiobooks? Of course, no, I do not want to do a free trial for Audible, so I'll move through that. And here we have it. Our home screen is loading. It's going to take us through a couple of kind of tutorial prompts talking about how to access settings. This is actually good. If you've never used a Kindle before, you should read this and walk through it real quickly, because without hardware buttons, I do think the Kindle interface can be confusing until you know where to push to get the menus to pop up, how to scroll, etc., etc. So if you've never used a Kindle, it makes sense to actually read these prompts before you move ahead. All right, my home screen for the first time. Let me scroll down and take a look. You can see all these book covers are in color, which is so cool to see. Let me tap on one, the Wild Robot. So it does say updating your Kindle store experience. Again, a lot of this operating system is still loading for the first time. Let me see here. So this is a book. Looks like you can buy it for $8 if you want to read it on the Kindle. This is the Wild Robot, of course, the big movie that's out. 321 pages. But let me try a sample and see what that does. We're sending a sample your way. So I got to wait for that to load into my books. Let me go back to the main menu and kind of go back to look where my books are. Okay, these are my books, or at least the books I have loaded currently, and that one has not popped up yet. But let me jump into this. This is the book, The Hiding Place. I think this is one that my daughter was reading on here, but I'll go in here and see if we can take a look at that. What I want to see, honestly, is the color cover, because to me that is definitely what most of us are interested in. You can see the black and white text still looks just like a normal Kindle screen. I think there's a big concern when you go to the color screen. Does it make the black and white text look different? I don't think it does. It looks very, very similar to what you're used to, what you've grown accustomed to on the Amazon Kindle devices, which is good. See how fast the screen is responding though? That's a good sign too, because you want a fast response. Gosh, it's so much different than previous e-ink displays way back in the day. So look at this, guys. You can actually zoom in, and again, talk about that response. I'm zooming, I'm pinching to zoom, I'm sliding around with my finger. Sure, it's not going to be as responsive as an LCD screen or an LED screen, but it is so much more responsive than e-ink used to be, and to see this with the new color screen is great to see as well. And look at the clarity, the color. I do like how the colors pop. I think it looks really, really good, and I think the clarity is good. I think most people will be happy with this device if they're willing to spend the money to get this new Kindle Color device. Let me jump into the settings here, and I'm not going to go through all of these because if you've ever put your hands on a Kindle, you probably know what these look like. But I do want to go into the screen and brightness settings just to see what might be different here. So you've got that show covers on lock screen, that's a normal setting. Brightness and warmth, that's normal. Color style, this is new. So you can pick between standard and vivid. So I'm going to select vivid. It says it enhances color in less saturated images. And then you've got the option to reduce your brightness at night. I'll turn that on. So not too many different settings, but I wanted to show you the screen and brightness settings specifically on this new Kindle Colorsoft. Taking another closer look at the screen, you can see my book covers. These are books I've had in here for years, and it's cool because maybe we didn't realize that there were color covers on these books. I didn't know. How would you know? We were using this thing in black and white. So it's nice to see that these covers are already in color, even though these are books that I've had in my library for a long time. And again, flipping through the book is a very standard interface, very much what we're used to. This is that Wild Robot book that I grabbed a sample of earlier. I want to go to the cover and show you guys again that color cover. Although, there we go. There's the color cover. I was going to say that's black and white. Yeah, this is the front cover of the book. You can pinch to zoom, and it's got a lot of clarity, a lot of detail on that. And the responsiveness, again, when you're scrolling around with your fingers, is not the same as a tablet, but certainly very impressive for an e-ink device. There you have it, guys. The brand new Amazon Kindle Colorsoft with that color screen. Not cheap, but might be worth it for somebody looking to upgrade their Amazon Kindle experience. What are your questions if you haven't gotten one of these yet? Do you have any questions? Or maybe you just got it as well. I'd love to hear your stories, what your first impressions are of the brand new Amazon Colorsoft. Comment below, and of course, I would love it. It really helps me. If you subscribe to the channel, it helps me grow here on YouTube. Tech it before you wreck it. I'm Kirk.